Go to the Minister of Health response. I know Honorable Kaluya is already nodding because you've used a lot of terminologies. That's the problem of making a PhD holder to be a Minister of Health. Can you go to page 3, 4?
Okay, let me paraphrase the statements without reading each one.
Okay.
And they finish in a few minutes. So I think I have provided the explanation that it's not a new strain, but rather it's because the children were not exposed to malaria in their early stages of life. And now when they get an attack, it becomes very severe. Maybe allow me to read that statement, the next one, then I summarize the response.
I know that you're, yes.
So on page 2.
Build it up.
So the practical consequence is that a school-age child in a low transmission area who contracts malaria has little or no background immunity to slow the progression of the disease. And where a child with high acquired immunity might experience a mild self-limiting illness, an immunologically naive child can progress from first symptoms to severe malaria, including cerebral malaria and severe anemia within 24 hours, and from severe malaria to death within a further 2 hours if emergency treatment is not accessed at the time. So there will be a difference between a child from a malaria-prone area and a child from an area where malaria is low. When they get an attack, it becomes much more severe because they don't have a strong built-in defense system. But let me also add, Right Honorable Speaker, that there are factors, for purposes of information, which attract mosquitoes to an individual. For instance, a pregnant woman attracts mosquitoes compared to one who is not pregnant. There is also...
You may have to explain...
Yes, I can. There is also evidence.
Is it about the size of stomach, like for general kidding there?
There is also evidence, Right Honorable Speaker, that if you are consuming alcohol, especially beer, you also attract mosquitoes. Yes. So if I sit with you and I am taking juice, and for you are taking beer, and there are mosquitoes around, you will get more bites of mosquitoes compared to me who is taking water or juice. This is science. Why? There are factors. Mosquitoes get attracted to the amount of carbon dioxide you exhale. Number 2, when you have raised the body temperature, that also attracts mosquitoes. Number 3, if you are sweating, you see people taking beer in a bar can bring sweat. Now sweat, in that situation, both for pregnant women and even those taking alcohol, it has some chemicals, particularly lactic acid, uric acid, and ammonia, which attracts mosquitoes. This is evidence to research. You can read it. It is documented. It is documented.